What's going on, guys? It's me, Big Paul. I know I haven't uploaded in a long time, but I've been trying to focus on school right now. So yeah, sorry for that. But we have a huge manga haul today, as you can see. So I'm gonna go off by series. Each series I'm gonna go off. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Starting off with the first series, we got Naruto, Volume 7. I got this at half price book. These all four I got half price books. I got all that for $20, which is not bad. In my opinion, I thought it was a really good steal. I love the artwork. I like how it's a white based. I know in the last video, I'm pretty sure I have my omnibuses, and they're orange. I do like orange, but at the same time, it kind of feels nostalgic to have the white colors. Just so it looks better on the shelf, I guess. And I counted it, and I have over 100 volumes on my collection. It's like $1,000, which is crazy. That is that. I do have a video coming up. I'm gonna go to an expo on Saturday, so you should see something up by next week. And yeah, I think you guys will really enjoy that video. So that is the Naruto one. I am gonna say I have not read any of these right now because I'm still stuck in the omnibuses. I'm trying to read other series like Chainsaw Man. We're not gonna talk about that until we get there. But yeah, these artwork designs are pretty good. I know some of them are a little dirty, like this one for example. I am not a collector per se. I'm just taking them so they can look good on the shelf / just reading them. You know, I'm not going for the aesthetic. I'm just trying to look for I'm not going for better volumes. I'm just trying to read them. Maybe eventually I'll replace them, but you don't know. You never know. Let's move on to Attack on Titan. That's gonna be a long time. I'm gonna show you guys right now. Okay, for Attack on Titan, we got volumes 4 through 10. I'll show you each cover. I already read the fourth one, was pretty good. I am not allowed to talk to them because I saw there was a lawsuit where one of the YouTubers got sued for showing inside the book. So I am not gonna make that mistake. If you guys do want to see a series and explaining these books, I would more than glad to. I would binge read all of the ones that I have currently and explain each book to you, kind of like an update every time I read one book. I'm planning to do that one. I think all these artworks look amazing. I like how the artist decides to go with this a person missing or a different character it's different Titan that's on the back cover, which I love. Let me scoot this down so we get all of them in there. This one I like the cover. Most of these books, like the Naruto books and not Chainsaw Man, Naruto and Attack on Titan, I got all these from half price books, so I got a really good deal. If you guys do want to see that, I would definitely just let me know in the comments or like the video, so I could eventually go to half price books and see what we got there. Maybe I can find another one nearby to my house so I could go there. This is volume 8. I've read a lot of manga for the past month or so. This is over 20 volumes, I believe. I would have to count again. I haven't counted yet, but I'm looking at my shelf right now, and my shelf looks pretty empty. It's amazing because I just started this manga / anime liking since the beginning of summer. So it's been a year now, and I got 100 books already, which is completely that's amazing. And I just started my series. I just started all my series that I'm reading right now. There is an upcoming Dragon Ball box set video I'm gonna be doing within 2 weeks or so. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be the first week of June, which is also my birthday. So it'll be kind of a birthday type of thing and see what I get. And yeah, let's move on. This is Attack on Titan. Sorry, I almost said Chainsaw Man. I don't know why. I love Chainsaw Man so much. It's one of my favorite. But we're gonna get to that later. Um, Here is Attack on Titan. As you can see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're gonna move on to these one-offs. Not one-offs. These 4 right here. This is one single volume I've gotten from the past month or so. These are all the volumes I've read / gotten, which it consists of Bakuman, pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Kaiju no 8 Volume 5, which was fantastic. Spy Family, this new samurai manga that I read, which is pretty good. I was not like expecting much, but yeah. I don't know if you guys can see PTSD Radio, which was phenomenal. It's a horror series manga. The new Deadpool manga, and Fairy Tail. I'm gonna show you that right now, and yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay, first off, we're gonna go with the 2 I have not read out of this little 1 volume I got from these. These are mostly new series that I want to start. Well, besides Kaiju and Spy Family, think about Spy Family, and I could not find Volume 3 anywhere. It took me over a month to find one. I don't know why. Same thing with Kaiju 5. So for some reason, like Kaiju 5 was like almost impossible to find. So I think based on the popularity of this certain volume, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna start with the 2 here that I have not read. All these I have read, but then again, remember I said I haven't been doing like a lot of videos because it's finals month. So I was trying to like back off a little bit and try to see if I could work on other things, which were probably more important than this. So yeah, they're gonna go with Fairy Tail right here. I got this at Five Below for obviously $5. Last time I went to Five Below, they didn't have these books. They had some manga books, but it wasn't like actual manga. It was more like American manga. But at that point, it would just be like comic books at that point. Let's see if we can get it to focus. I'll try my best to not glare it up. Here's that one, and here's Deadpool Samurai, which I have not read, but it looks good. I got this one at Walmart. I was gonna say Target, but they don't have. For some reason, my Target does not have a manga section anymore, which sucks. This Deadpool series is a 2 volume series, which I'm like pretty good at. That way I could read both of them. I would officially say I have 1 complete series in there. Here's volume 1 of Samurai Deeper. This is I could tell you what this is about. This is about a manga where this guy right here, he technically has like 2 sides to him. He has like a good side, which is like this side, and then he has another side where he's like the samurai. He turns like I don't know, he has like a dark spirit in him or something. And he says I remember this quote, like, "Don't let him out or he will come out." That was like amazing. And he has like these friends and stuff like that, and he go on journeys, and then like they go through villages, and he's trying to find something. Yeah, I don't know yet, right? I don't want to spoil much. So that's kind of like a rough thing, I guess you could say. I'm gonna move on to Spy Family 3. I have read this one already. I forgot. Let me check real quick. Sorry, I'm just going to the page. Okay, I do know. I just remember that. I've read this one before any of these. Spy Family Volume 3 is about when when Anya, I'm pretty sure it has been a while since I read, Anya goes to her first week / month to school. Actually, I think it's first week, where the guy that he's trying to Lloyd is trying to assassin the one kid's father. I forgot what he was doing, but his son is part of this like super good school, which Anya is also not at school, and he's kind of a bully to Anya, which I don't like whatsoever. But he's kind of cool, but it's kind of mean how he portrays himself, and it seems like a lot like his dad. So we're gonna move on to Kaiju number 5. I actually just read this one recently. Yeah, okay. this is where he fights. This is the volume where when Kaiju no 8 fights the general, which is really strong, but he ends up beating him. They both end up the fight really injured. I'm not gonna explain much, that way I don't like spoil like the scenes. It's a very good volume. I really highly recommend Kaiju no 8. It is a somewhat of a slow read. I say give or take 30-ish minutes or so to finish like the whole volume, which is pretty good. We're gonna move on to another volume. This is amazing. I want to get like volume 2 of this. It's Bakuman. Pretty sure it's called Bakuman. It's where this middle school boy has a dream of becoming a manga artist. He teams up with the highest, smartest guy in the class, and him being like the writer, and Bakuman. I forgot his name. But this dude, he is the drawer. So they go with this first year of going into high school, I believe. Pretty sure. Yeah, first year going into high school, and they're trying to make their first manga, and they end up completing it by the end of summer, and they're trying to turn it in. But yet I don't know what happens next, because that's when the next volume comes out, or it already is out, obviously, because it's an older volume. I also got this at half price. Most of the volumes here I got at half price. These two, this one. Oh, I guess that's it. But I get like the older series and half price, which were great deals. But yeah, we're gonna move on to PTSD Radio. It is a horror genre manga. It's about where these different scenarios, they all link up for some reason. They all link them together at one point, like during the end, towards the end of this volume. It's about like these different cases of where different people have somewhat like a PTSD / like occurrence happening on what different thing. Like one girl, like the main character, I guess you could say, she had to cut her hair every like 30 years or something like that, because if she doesn't cut her hair in that certain time period, something will happen. Kind of like a domestic like soul comes alive and like tries to like kind of like kill her, and it's pretty creepy. I will show you guys one page. I'm pretty sure I would not get in trouble for one page, which is pretty creepy. It's like the beginning of the book. Let me show you guys real quick. This page, that page look pretty creepy. I obviously don't get scared of it, but I like anything horror genre wise. That is that. I'm gonna go into the One Punch, and then I'm gonna go to Chainsaw Man, and One Punch are one of my favorite series. I think top 3 probably would, or top 4 will probably be, probably it'll go Chainsaw Man, One Punch, Demon, and the Jujutsu. I don't know, for some reason Jujutsu lately is like, at least where I'm at, I'm on volume 8. It has really slowed down, I think, and they're starting to like rusting too much, but they're taking too much time on the wrong things, in my opinion. Sorry if you spread any hate or anything like that. I'm not trying to offend you in any way. So I'm gonna get to One Punch Man, and I'll be right back. Volume 4 of One Punch Man is about where Saitama, on my book fail. Let me see if I can put that back up. Where Saitama, so he fights this so-called king of the ocean, or king of the sea, and he fights him, and well, before that, he destroys a meteor with obviously one punch. He ends up getting a bad reputation because all the people, there was like some people that did not like him, and they decided to like just like make fun of him and like kind of criticize him instead of grazing him for saving the city. But after that, he fights his so-called Sea of the Monster, the monster of the sea, / king of the sea, and it's pretty good. It is that volume 4 is kind of like a two-parter to volume 5, where he ends up finishing the fight, which I'll get into. Volume 5 is about where he finishes off. He comes to the rescue at the end. Volume 4 is more like every other hero that's actually higher ranked than him goes to fight this Sea of the Monster, and they end up not killing. All of them end up failing, and volume 5 is starting off where Saitama shows up to the fight and he kills him with obviously one punch to the gut, but everybody wants to believe that he actually destroyed the meteor, and some people want to believe that he didn't. But still, he thinks he's just stealing all the credit because he's arriving so late. So with that, instead, he wants to get his rank up. He gets his rank up by doing different things, like destroying the King of the Sea, which put him in rank B, which once rank B 101, which is pretty high. There are different ranks. C is not that good, but he moved into B rank, which is pretty good. And because of those two events, because of Meteor and so in Volume 4, he ranked up from, I think it was C rank 245 to C rank 5, and then C rank to 1, which in One Punch Man after he defeated the King of the Sea, which you could transfer to rank B, and he got rank B 101. So which was pretty good. This was amazing. These two amazing books. 4 and 5, I don't know, for some reason I could not find the volumes anywhere. That's why I've been stuck on 3. If I would be able to like find all these volumes, I would probably be like on volume 10 or 11. If I don't even know how many like volumes there is, but if there is 11 or so, I would be there by now. I am gonna show you guys Chainsaw Man. I'm gonna talk about that right now. Yeah, let's get straight into it. So volume 6 is about this volume is about where Rizy, I think her name is, or at least that's how I think it's pronounced. She is basically kind of like the getaway girl that Chainsaw Man wants. Denji wants I'm pretty sure. Jeez, I haven't read this in so long. Pretty sure. Yeah, Denji. Okay, just making sure. Denji, kind of falls in love with this girl Rezi, and this is like kind of end of volume 5 going to volume 6. Volume 5 is where they end up kind of like going to planning to escape, but finds out that volume 6, she's actually the bomb devil, which just was sent out to kill him. But they go through this whole fight scene. She did end up confessing that she actually did love him at one point. Actually, they loved each other for the whole time, but at the same time, he wanted to get the money for killing the chainsaw devil, which clearly that was not the case. They both end up getting really injured. Denji did not finish the fight. At the end of the fight, the three girls, Power, the Angel Devil, I forgot her name, and the redhead one, I forgot the 3 names. It's been a while since I read them. They end up killing Rezi at the end, which was really cool. Sorry for spoiling. There's a little bit of spoilers here and there. I'm gonna be talking about the ones that I've been reading. Volume 7. Let's get straight into it. I'm going to be talking about the most important part of Volume 7, which was at the end where Denji fights off against a spider. Everybody starts fighting against a spider. There's a spider devil. I forgot her name. Of course I did. I always do. I don't know. I'm not good with names for some reason. So the spider devil. I'm going to call it spider devil. Wait. I think her name was Doll Devil. The Doll Devil. There is where she was able to touch anybody, or not touch anybody. I'm pretty sure it was touch anybody, and all of them turned into dolls, which was she was able to control. But at the same time, the body, like the actual consciousness of the person, was still in that. So they were kind of like forcefully like trying to get them away, I guess. Overall, really good volume. I don't want to spoil much because most of the book was just that. There was a new crew of ladies following Denji around, kind of like trying to get Denji and killing him, like all other devils do. There's one, there's eye patch one. There's like a half dead one. There's another one. And there's like five ones that like they all like are like one group, and they all go for the group, and then at the end, the group goes for Denji, and at the end they kind of like interfere with the fight, which becomes a whole chaos, which also leads into volume 8, which so volume 7 is about where so I kind of mistaken it. Volume 7 was about the someone called the Master, or just Master, which was like the spider devil. I would say spider devil, and then there's a doll devil, which he controls. Like he was able to turn anybody into dolls, which they do fight this volume 7. Is where they fight the doll devil, which was amazing. I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to give everything away, but volume 7 was the doll devil. Sorry, I can't speak. The devil finds Genji. They all fight. Power and the angel devil and Mikama, I'm pretty sure her name was, the redhead one. She ends up killing all like the group I was talking about, like the eye patch one and the other half dead one. She ends up killing all of them with one strike, which was amazing. And it was overall a really good volume. We're gonna get to volume 9. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Volume 9. Volume 9 was my favorite volume. And let me explain. So, this dude named Aika, or Aika, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced, he ends up asking the future devil, which was another type of devil, to tell him the future on what his life would look like. He ends up finding out he will die by the hands of the devil, Chainsaw Man, which for some reason he doesn't know why, but he will eventually die, which he ends up dying in this volume. But it's a completely plot twist because the future devil does not tell him how he dies or what happens or what leads up to it. We end up finding out that the gun devil can morph into anybody's body. At the same time, he kind of like controlled this group of people, which Aika was one of them. And while Denji and Power were in the house or apartment, they thought it was Aika, but it was actually the gun devil in his body. He ends up fighting Aika, and it was a great fight. Really good, intense scenes. They go back and forth, as you can see here. This is Aika when he was a kid. They went to old memories because they've been friends for like a long time. On memories like them fighting each other. Well, not fighting, more like play fighting, like with snowballs and stuff like that. Kind of like reliving the memories as if they were fighting in the future, like they were in this volume, and then like in the past when they were kids. So it was like really sentimental part where the connection between both of them trying to like express, and how like it's crazy how Denji can like just like absolutely like demolish Aki. It feels like it was like really sad at the end where it was like saddening and like really like I was like shocked because I didn't know like exactly what was going on, because Genji ends up killing Aki at the last second, which sucked because Aki was one of his best friends and he had to kill a really good friend. But because Aki could not take over his own body, the Gun Devil had complete control over him. So yeah, there was an overall really good volume. I'm gonna wait to get volume 10, probably 11, and probably 12. I don't know what I'm gonna get in the anime convention. I am looking for probably 1 or 2 volumes for each of my series, which would be around $100 or so. But I'm willing to commit because the Chainsaw Man, for some reason, it just perfect. I'm pretty sure part 1 of the series is 1 through 11, and then I think 11 through, I don't forgot how many other volumes there is. but I heard it's like a two-parter thing. Like this story, this story kind of like ends and kind of goes into like a new arc, which will be pretty cool. I am probably gonna try out JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I heard there's a lot of controversy about different things happening with that, and I heard like there's different parts, but I could never find like the first part. I can't like there. I know there's like different parts to it, but I can't find the first volume of the first part for some reason. Overall, Chainsaw Man 6, 7, 8, 9 was absolutely amazing. I can show you the covers right now. Volume 9, Volume 8, Volume 7, and of course Volume 6. Should have gone backwards, but it's fine. So we're going to get into the last thing, which will be Demon Slayer, and that's going to wrap up the video after that. So yeah, guys, let's get straight into it. So Volume 6 is kind of like an arc within itself. Volume 6 is about where Tanjiro, Nezuko, and everybody else, they get it recovered by the higher ups of the Demon Slayers. They get rescued. But then this girl, as you can see in the front cover, she tries attacking Nezuko because she's a demon. But, you know, Tanjiro's like, no, he's fine. And she should not be targeted because she hasn't done anything wrong yet. This is volume within itself is when they were recovering from all of their injuries. This is where especially for Tanjiro, he definitely like finds his breathing techniques and his different skills and focuses on his stamina and breathing techniques and his different water forms. So he really enjoys that. They build a really good connection with her, and they're really good friends. But at the same time, they kind of find like a peace within it, and the higher ups of demon slayers kind of accept them of like it's okay to have demons. So yeah, I'm not gonna spoil too much because it's kind of like a whole arc within itself. We're gonna move on to Volume 7. So Volume 7 is about Tanjiro, Nezuko, Zenitsu, and Inosuke. Sorry, I cannot like pronounce the names for some reason. And Kiro Jiro, I forgot his name. This dude, the dude on Volume 8. And they go against the lower rank 1. They're one of the 12 with the little cool eyes. It's really strong. Which the sad part is where this dude dies. I know, sorry to say, but he dies. I know I'm spoiling a lot right now, but it was like he was basically like kind of like the main character in this volume. He was really, because he was like a higher uppy. He definitely tried to like kill all the demons. Obviously he couldn't really kill him because he got really injured. While at the same time, Tanjiro was trying to get in and out of his consciousness between if it was a dream or not. So he would use this short time moment, and he would use it to cut the demon. So it was a really good volume overall. I feel like it was a little too fast paced. I feel like it could have gone into 2 volumes and kind of like going in depth and like kind of like the background of lower ranked 1 and kind of like his backstory of this guy's backstory. Let's go into Volume 8. Volume 8 is about where Tanjiro goes and he goes to his family, this guy's family, and says his last words to say to his dad. He says to his dad, he's doing okay and to move forward, and to his little brother that he should be better and like improve himself. He does go through this cool thing. He goes to this cool adventure. At the same time, he kind of remorses on his death, which is really sad. Then he goes. yeah, actually, the whole volume is mostly on him going back to his family to say his final words, and wants to find more about his style of his water style. Tanjiro's dad was, I'm pretty sure his dad, yeah, dad. He had his style was like kind of like the first of all of them, which the fire was kind of like a branch of one of them, which in that case he had like a scroll of different techniques and different ways on how Tanjiro's dad's technique worked. Um, um, he and the this dude right here ends up like he tells Tanjiro that they have it in her house, and for some reason the dad burnt it all. I do not know why. He just wanted to keep secret from everybody else, even though he knew that Tanjiro was a very important person. Overall, the dad was really, he was like sad, but at the same time he was like angry because he knew that he did not want his son to become a demon slayer, which he still did. At the same time, he caused his life, which made him be angry. It's just a whole thing. Volume 8, 6, 7, 8 is kind of like a whole arc in within itself. 6 is more like the recovery arc. 7 and 8 are more like his remorse arc, where this guy dies / has his final battle on the train with the lower rank 1 devil. I mean, not devil, demon. So I'm thinking about Chainsaw Man because like we usually just went over it. So that is the 3 volumes right here. The last 3 volumes. I'm gonna show you guys the covers right now. Really good series overall, I think. I am gonna slow down a little bit more on Demon Slayer and work on Chainsaw Man and One Punch, and maybe if I can find Bakuman, hopefully. So I'm really looking forward to this event, this anime event. I am going to be trying to record as much as I can because I am not that good at recording in public, but I can try my best. I'm going to show you guys most of the panels. So my schedule is going to be looking like a lot this week, or just throughout summer overall. I'm going to be uploading at least once or twice a week. So please do not unsubscribe. I noticed I uploaded once last week. I try to give you guys something interesting, which what seemed to 11 people was pretty interesting. But please do not unsubscribe. I'm sorry, like I have not been uploading. This is gonna be the last video for this week. Well, the only video for this week. But I will keep you posted. I have the Dragon Ball box set coming up in 2 weeks, and next week is hopefully I'm gonna probably do a gaming video, 2 gaming videos. If I could try to get 2 in, because I know next week is finals week. I could try to get one video in for gaming, and then one video for the anime convention. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. Hope you guys like leave a comment and see which recommendations you want me to see next. If you guys want to see like a kind of like a collection video on my shelf, even though it's not that much, it's a year's worth, 1 year worth of volumes. So hope you guys want to let me know if you want to see that out. And if you guys do like this video, subscribe, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.